because you like to talk all over everybody.
I'm sorry.
All right, we got Larry David here.
Oh boy.
With Elmo on.
Oh god damn it.
I'm gonna be honest. All these today NBC. I don't know. All these things look the fucking same.
Didn't Elmo go to jail for pedophilia though?
It's a new Elmo. This is the non-child molesting Elmo. He has been
Okay.
redeemed by a new
He's been
actor sticking
redeemed?
his arm up his butt.
No, really?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You know that now?
No.
The guy that used to do Elmo's voice
Yeah, the
went to
original
prison for child pornography and
Yeah.
molestation.
Wow.
Yeah.
The fat black guy? Yeah. True.
Yeah, the
true
one
facts.
we grew up on,
Yeah.
on was fucking
Turns out
kids.
Elmo was the one doing the tickling.
Turns out Elmo
Baby, if you
was
want to talk,
hiding
you're going to have to pull that
something.
microphone close to you. That's a dynamic mic, so you got to get right up on that bitch. It's got an arm, though. You
I know.
can move it. You can move it as close as you want to you, baby.
No.
See?
Like
That's
Joe
much better.
Rogan says, pull
Much
the
better.
cocksucker close to your face.
Yeah.
Everybody yells at me for eating my microphone, but it only works
Well,
one way.
She's sitting like... Well, he needs to learn not to sit behind my chair. He's been doing that for years. All right, so let's take a look at here. Larry David on this fucking morning show gets into a fist fight with Elmo. Let's take a look.
Let's just say Elmo is not having the best week. First, the internet trauma dumped on the Sesame Street icon with his innocent post on X going viral, and now Larry David attacked the cheerful red...
Wait, did people trauma dump on Elmo on Twitter?
I missed that one.
Sorry, yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, basically Elmo asked how everybody was doing, and everybody was like, shit's pretty bad out here.
Okay, yeah.
My wife,
Elmo,
my wife
why did
just
your
died.
brother
I lost my
rape our
job.
kids?
Yeah, life sucks, Elmo. Fuck yourself.
I lost my 401k, like all sorts of shit.
My
Don't
kid
tickle
got raped
me,
by
Elmo.
Elmo.
puppet on live TV, seemingly out of nowhere. The Curb Your Enthusiasm star was waiting for his upcoming segment to promote his HBO comedy's final season on NBC's Today when he abruptly surprised everyone by walking onto an unrelated live segment featuring Elmo, grabbing the puppet's face and essentially pummeling it. The moment...
That's it? That's what this is all about? That's what all this hoopla is about?
That furry red fuck.
You know them hooplas.
No,
I
if
think
Larry
that's-
David wanted to make a statement, if Larry David wanted to be a hero, he would have raped Elmo right there on the set.
Well,
Just
no,
grab
that's
the Elmo's head, put on his crotch. Yeah.
No, you gotta turn Elmo around and you gotta bend Elmo over the couch, and then you gotta rape that puppet. It's gonna be very uncomfortable for the person that has the puppet on their arm because they're gonna have
Till,
dick and
that's
balls
too
on their
dork.
arm.
Getting too dork here.
No, that's the only way America can heal is if Larry David live on television rapes Elmo.
But that wouldn't be too far out of the realm of reality for a Jewish man.
Okay, so a real question.
That's why he's the perfect person.
Sisters,
Exactly.
did they had an Elmo Island?
Did they had one? They may have had
Elmo
one.
Island?
Wait, hold on. Did you say that? Did they have an Elmo Iceland?
Yes. No island.
Greasy N-word for two says, man, fuck that Nuka Elmo. Hey guys, it's fucking he gay as fucking shit. Well, thank you very much,
Greasy.
Greasy.
He's
Appreciate
gay
you,
as fuck.
sir.
Microwave.
Y'all can be like our friend by clicking
Microwave.
those links or those dollar bill signs right on your chat and help us get to our goal tonight. We are $48 still from our goal. I think this might, we're not going to have a perfect week. I don't think so. Like, we're $48 short. We got 35 minutes left in the show. I don't know if we're going to have a perfect week
Man,
yet.
you fucking poor. I don't think anybody's watching.
Guys, if you donate, my hamster will shimmy for you.
Everybody
That's
watching Frozen.
Weird.
Toasty, I think you got to put that toaster. Never mind. I fucked it up.
You got to put the hamster in the toaster.
Yeah, you got to put the
why?
hamster in the toaster.
Because then it's a
Yeah, guys,
hamster
all-
pocket.
No.
All donations
God.
Hamster
moving
pocket.
forward. We're accepting bets on how long the hamster is gonna live. So if you want to leave your
2
bet at the
days.
end of the donation,
Yeah, if you
we'll
want
always,
to, if you want to
we're
bet,
taking bets.
send me money on Streamlabs, and I will
Good booking.
definitely hold on to it for you.
Books are open.
Who takes the least cut, Rumble or the Streamlabs? 'Cause that's what we
Streamlabs, I
need to
think
promote.
probably.
Streamlabs.
Well, Streamlabs is
Alright.
like they may take like a
Oh, fuck, I
quarter
put the
more,
wrong-
but it's like you get it instantly. Whereas like Rumble and YouTube both have
Yeah,
like
you gotta get a
minimums.
balance.
So donate on YouTube so we can get that minimum. Or
Fuck
wherever.
YouTube.
Honestly, wherever you feel comfortable donating, whatever's easiest for you, we appreciate you, fine folks. Now let's get back to this clip.
Did not seem to be planned given the looks on everyone's faces. After the rather shocking exchange, Savannah
Oh, it
Guthrie
was
and Hoda
planned.
Kotb joined David for his segment where they
Shocking.
asked the
Of
star
course it is. Security didn't stop him.
Who's that Jewish woman on the right? Oh,
That's
never
Larry
mind.
David.
That's Larry David.
to
Look at that fucking
apologize.
yinza.
Say you're sorry.
Elmo,
Larry?
I just want to apologize.
Thank you, Larry.
That's very big of you.
Elmo accepts your apology,
Wow, it was shocking,
Elmo's
guys.
rough week started.
Shocking moments on TV.
I'm so shocked.
No, he should have been like,
Yeah,
Elmo,
fucking-
apologize for all those children you raped, Elmo.
Oh my God,
apologize.
sorry,
He'd be like, me not seeing Elmo. And he'd be like, I don't care, Elmo. You apologize for that, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I wanted a sound job of Elmo going, sorry for whipping all those kids.
Bitches and hoes.
Vampire
hoes,
shows up.
hoes.
I'll rape you. Run. Ha 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 ha.
That would be
Rape
the
you
greatest
too.
sound
Ha,
drop
ha, ha.
ever. That'd be-
Elmo's
One
too old for
victim.
him anyway.
Two victims.
Kyle
Nope.
wasn't even
Yeah.
putting effort in the fucking laugh. He was
No,
going,
he's
"Oh."
not.
Three
Fucking
victims.
Thank you, two punched it
There
up.
are three
Thank-
victims.
Thank you, Till. That's the way you do it.
When has Kyle put effort into anything?
All right.
Beating women up during
Oh,
After
what?
simply asking how everyone
Insulting
Punching their
Toasty.
was doing on social
Checking with
media.
Elmo.
Celebrities, brands, and other users across the platform, including cynics, chimed in with their problems and despair. There were thousands of
200
replies,
million
and they got so
fucking
dark
views.
that the account eventually directed users to mental health resources. For more updates to the
That's
story, head to
fucking amazing.
thr.com. And for the latest entertainment news and
Oh, shut up. I don't care about Hollywood Reporter bullshit. All right. So that all
What was the
happened. It was
prompt,
clearly a fucking publicity stunt.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
clearly. Well, someone didn't think so much so that he
Uh-oh.
wrote a long
my God.
Facebook post, I guess? Or no, that's Twitter. I'm sorry, that's Twitter.
And Larry fucking David.
Did he ever watch one fucking thing that Larry David ever did? Ever
Obviously
in
not.
No.
his life?
Obviously not.
Oh, it's
It's his
Will
stick.
Wheaton.
He pissed
Holy
on
shit, it's Will
Jesus.
Wheaton.
Yes, I would have
He
gotten to that if I could
pissed
get a
on
word out.
Jesus. He,
Stand by me.
he pissed on Jesus fucking on a fucking portrait of Jesus on fucking his show.
Who did?
Kyle, you gotta finish
Larry
it.
David?
Jesus fucking
Larry-
Christ.
okay, yeah,
you
that
gotta
sounds like
finish
him.
it.
No, it's
So-
fucking Jesus.
Do you guys know who Will Wheaton is?
Yeah,
Shut
I
up,
know.
Wesley.
Yes. Oh my god.
Fucking
Yeah, I know.
Wesley Crusher.
Kyle, we are doing a show. We have to present things. I have to give
I'm-
obvious answers
My
so that
God.
people who don't know can.
You
Oh,
tripping?
shit.
I'm
Honestly,
expressing how
the
much I
cancer, the
despise
movie
Will
Stand By Me.
Wheaton.
Okay, I
He-
agree with you there. I also
what I'm saying?
despise Will Wheaton.
Yeah, I'm
okay.
not like, oh, we're gonna do this now.
He
It's
is-
for the bit.
He's arguably
I
the
used
best
to-
part of Star Trek.
Who's
Get
that
out.
guy?
I used to watch his board game show before
Sorry,
he went
guys.
crazy.
Ray is no longer with us. He has left the
Kill- kill
company.
the frog.
Hold on, he's still moving.
R.I.P.
All right,
Ray.
now he's good.
Who is Will Wheaton? I don't
No,
know.
but
But
Okay,
Before he went crazy, I used to watch. He was early in doing a big board game show on YouTube, which was kind of good. He got a bunch of like the designers of classic board games, but was right before Trump, and then he went crazy with Trump.
Okay, so Will Wheaton, the only claim to fame he has, Toasty, is he was a D character, like a D-list character on Star Trek The Next Generation for like 4 or 5 seasons.
And he thinks he's important because of that?
Yes, he thinks he's important in the nerd community because he was on Star Trek Next Generation for a few seasons. No one, and I do mean no one, likes Wesley Crusher. That was his character's name. He was the son of the Doctor and became like an ensign later on and like served on the ship. No one liked him. No one.
He defined those 5 seasons.
I thought you were dead, Ray.
He was. Oh, I'm dead again.
That's a name now. So, I guess he saw the Larry David Elmo thing and decided to write a little letter. Yeah.
That thing is long.
Hold on.
Oh fuck! I muted myself.
It sure
This
is.
is too much. This is too much.
This is way too much.
I'm a
Oh
woman.
my god!
Fucking
I'm a woman,
puppet.
and that's too much. Like, what?
Baby, talking to the
I'm not
microphone.
reading that.
No.
Yeah, somebody's got to do a dramatic reading here.
All right.
Okay, familiar just volunteered himself. Read it.
Hold on, guys. I gotta
Okay.
I gotta actually get it where I
Why
can
you keep-
zoom in.
Refreshing.
I'm not refreshing. There it is.
Well, to
There
zoom
we
in,
go. Now
right,
I can
there
zoom
we
in.
go.
It just wouldn't. It kept opening the tweet rather than doing what it was supposed to.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. How are you good at reading?
No.
How can you read?
No.
Oh, well, that's why have I been texting you then? She can't even. No
I-
wonder it's always
I could do it,
disconnected.
but
It's
nobody likes to
gibberish.
hear me read. I do it. So I heard Larry David assaulted Elmo live on television, but I didn't watch it until now because I knew I would be upset.
All right, stop for a second.
You
On
sound-
What's
live
live television? What's live?
Yeah,
What-
right.
what is
Typo.
live?
What is live
Hold on.
television?
Past that, where you're hanging up on the typo here. The
Okay.
stupid part is the assaulting Elmo. He
Yeah, it's not a
assaulted a
person.
puppet.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
That makes no
Puppet
fucking
who
sense.
assaulted children.
I mean, whoever reads this
Holy
has, like,
shit.
more of a gay
What is-
twang.
It's even worse than I thought.
God, talking to the microphone.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Elmo is like best friend to multiple generations of children in Sesame Street, or in the Sesame Street's universe. Elmo is a child with currently putting mental health and caring for others in the spotlight.
Hold on 1 second. I think Nacho's got a perfect response for us.
Shut up, Wesley.
Okay.
Yes. Forgot about that.
Shut up, Wesley.
Perfect, Nacho. All right, continue.
What an asshole.
Dude, Wesley is
Uh,
such like this fucking Will Wheaton guy is such a piece of shit. Like he really is. Like even when I lived out in Hollywood, people would
Mhm.
talk about in the business how much of a piece of shit this guy was. He has such a
Wesley
chip
in
on his
general?
shoulder.
Yeah.
Will Wheaton has such a chip on his shoulder because he was in Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Well, he starts the next one with full disclosure, so he is a homosexual.
Yeah. Well, we already knew that. We already knew that. Look at it. Look at the length of this. Look at the length of this thing. Look at the length of this fucking thing.
Oh my god! Just keep going, going.
Very gay.
All right.
I like the go up a little bit too. Yeah, the line.
I did not do that. I did that on its own. Why
I'm
is
still
it doing
getting-
this? It's fucking with me. It's just being like, no, I'm gonna do whatever the
Go
fuck I
back up
want.
to full disclosure. At the time I was growing up, my dad would grab me by the shoulders and shake me while he screamed in my face. He choked me more than once. He was always out of control and in a furious rage, and always terrifying. I'm 51-year-old man now. My heart is pounding right now, recalling how I felt as I was a little boy who loved Grover, and the way that the kids loved Elmo.
What?
This is the ramblings of a retard.
Why?
Dude, he's oversharing like crazy. I don't need to know this.
All this
So
over
this
a fucking
appalling,
puppet.
unforgivable, despicable act hits more than a raw nerve for me, and that I am going to say I wish I had never been able to see this sort of thing happening to me. Larry David, this is not okay. An obvious innocence or an apology, clearly circumstance. What the fuck? I can't read good.
So you having a stroke?
I'm trying, man.
I'm dying too,
Nope.
but for other reasons.
Larry
This guy
David,
is such
this
a
is not
fucking
okay.
bitch. This
You're
so
obvious
so hold on. All of this
insecure.
is Larry David did a publicity stunt with a Sesame Street character. And Will Wheaton writes a fucking diatribe about how his father used to shake him and scream in his face. Maybe because you were a fucking. Never mind. We're monetized. I can't say it
Till
anymore.
the next one starts with first of all.
God, I'm gonna fucking
God,
So
die.
that's what's wrong with him. He had shaken baby syndrome.
We got capital letters. We got capital letters down here.
I want to fucking die. Like, this is one of those things you reply with, dude, get the fuck over yourself. Or too long, didn't read, you're gay.
No, you just.
By the
reply
way,
with
how
just
many
K.
times there were like funny intermediate people who broke quote unquote showed up by surprise in some morning fucking stupid show and all of that? How many times that happened? A bunch. Look on YouTube and all that.
Who was there to talk about how his love and empathy for people having tough times? Like the Elmo helped a lot of people, apparently. I don't think so.
If
He also molested a lot
Elmo
of
helped
children.
you, if Elmo helped you in your life,
You're retarded.
get a new life because your life sucks and you really need to evaluate everything. Like, Elmo is for children that are 3 years old, and that's when they hit 4. They graduated from Elmo now.
Yeah. Elmo and his dad were talking about empathy and love, kindness, caring for each other. Larry David was to promote the final, thank God, maybe he'll go away. No, Larry David ain't going away.
No, he's not going
Season
anywhere.
of his television series.
Larry David's like a national fucking icon.
I'm sorry, I drank too much to be reading.
I mean, he is an asshole. Like, don't get me wrong. Larry David is a fucking asshole. And he's probably a terrible human
that's
being.
his whole stick.
But he's a great comedic writer. Curb Your Enthusiasm's
Yeah.
great. Like, I know Seinfeld like hasn't aged great, but in
No,
its day,
Seinfeld sucked back then too.
I like Seinfeld.
I was
Maybe it's
never
because
a
I was a kid. I don't know, but it was very fucking popular.
Yeah.
So
I was never a Seinfeld person.
Jason says, "I feel bad for Wheaton's husband."
Oh,
You wanted to manufacture a viral moment where everyone sees you for an asshole you are. So then you turn and watch to portray an asshole in the season of your show, celebrate. Yeah. So he thinks it was, I mean, it probably was a stunt, like, not gonna lie.
No, it absolutely was. It was planned.
Mhm.
is he serious though?
You're just
Yes.
silly. It
He
wasn't
doesn't
even
have
good.
a
Like,
sense of
whatever.
humor.
Like this is all
Like,
serious.
read the room, dickhead.
Hold on.
This isn't
Yes.
about. Go ahead.
Fucking World War III happening. The world's fucking ending, and that's the news.
Yeah, like read the room, dickhead. This isn't about you being the center of attention and understanding that it's happened in the moment. Fucko.
I don't know about you
uh,
guys, but he sounds very privileged to be so worried about a fucking puppet.
Oh yeah.
Understanding that there are larger things in the world than you. You are garbage. Or you have a garbage ego. Or your garbage ego. Oh my god, I finished it. Barely.
It actually goes on
Hold
for 3
on.
more pages.
I
Oh,
trusted you
goddamn
enough
it.
that I would get it.
Hold on a second. So yeah, I think we've read enough of this.
Scroll down some more so I can
Jonathan
embarrass myself.
Frakes' shocking discovery about Will Wheaton's life outside of Star Trek.
Oh man, he blew all the cocks, didn't he?
Drive to your house
Oh.
to do a fucking podcast, which I never. I tried to get out of it 3 times. I
I'll
said,
be right
don't
back,
you
folks."
zoom like a
Holy shit. Coming in hot.
You know, Jonathan Frakes has his own fucking podcast now too, right?
No, I did not. I gotta listen to that.
Wait,
all these
is
actors are doing podcasts now.
Is that the guy from Sorority Boys that played Lex Luthor? Isn't
Yes.
he doing?
Okay, once you said Lex Luthor, I knew who you're talking about.
Yes, a Superman series with the guy that plays Superman.
It was
They
called
talk about it.
Smallville. Thank you very much.
Yes, Smallville.
Do you believe this shit, Hal?
It's not the guy from This Was Not True. This is not true. It was written by Steph.
It's false.
No.
It's false.
No, it wasn't.
Not this
guy
time.
wasn't-
Similar name, right? I think. Or not.
Or any other
We made
fucking
it up.
podcast where you think that there's no
I
cameras?
made it up.
Then I find out there are cameras.
It's got to be in person. It's just more.
I feel you. I hear you.
tangible. Yeah,
But,
yeah,
but
yeah.
you dug in on it.
I had to. Well, when I like someone, I'm like, I got to have them as a guest. And, you know, not all guests are that open.
All right, stop sucking his
Please say hi
cock.
to
We
me.
get it. He's
Yeah,
That's
fucking
really
number
nice.
one.
By the way, working with Will, did you know a lot of like the stuff? Because he's obviously an open book, hence his book's up there. You know, did you know a lot of the things that were going on personally in his
No.
life at all? He kept it from everybody.
Well, and his parents were there. And we thought it was a copacetic family. We thought everything was hunky-dory, that they were just quiet. We had no idea until he started to go through whatever he went through to find. He, by the way, is great at this.
Oh, no wonder he's a fucking wet blanket. He's a child star that was fucking forced into it.
Yeah, but I didn't get yet what they're gonna say.
His
their
father
family
was
in a
like, his
cult?
father was beating him and shit. And they're like, we
Oh.
had no idea because his parents were there on set with him all the time.
No, but wait a minute. Which kid needs to be beaten to be an actor in Star Trek?
I think his
Yeah,
dad
he
made
wasn't
just
a
like
kid. We're not talking 3-year-old. We're talking how old was he
acting
on the
something
fucking series?
like 13, 14 maybe.
Right. Which 13, 14 has to be beaten into being a fucking millionaire child star on Star Trek?
Well, I mean, he wasn't a millionaire, but Kyle, the beatings may have nothing to do with his acting.
I think he's a liar. He lies about everything he talks about
Well,
every day, every time. And
Kyle, you're telling me
he
this
would jive
face-
for a white privileged guy to
This
say,
face-
"Oh, I didn't want to be a millionaire, guys. I don't want to be a millionaire. My father beat me into being a millionaire that I am today, guys."
Are you
So
saying
I'm not a privileged guy? I'm not a white privileged guy who thinks he's saving the world.
Are
with
you
the black man,
saying,
whatever.
It's
Kyle,
terrible.
are you saying that this guy right here is
a liar?
untrustworthy?
Thank you.
Can't believe you, Kyle.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen to the words from his own mouth. I'm not playing the
I'm
intro.
scared.
I just
Oh, I would
learned
be
as
him
a
too.
child, if I'm gonna be happy,
Yeah,
if
that
I-
face, that just screams, punch me.
Yeah, I would be him too. He was my son.
I mean, look at him. Then he just look like I mean, like God just wants me to beat you. I don't know what to tell you, son. I'm sorry. I'm just doing the Lord's work.
He
All
kind
right,
of
friends.
looks.
I gotta go.
All right,
Bye,
we'll see you
I'll
Ray.
later.
talk at y'all later.
All right, later, Ray.
See you, man.
Bye.
Bye, Ray.
Till he kind of looks like the kid that shot up Sandy Hook.
He looks like a trans boy.
I'm gonna get attention and approval from my parents that I think
Looks like
every
an
child
FBI
absolutely deserves unconditionally.
Agent, no?
I have to do what mom wants. And maybe if I do what mom wants, for some reason, dad will love me.
Will
Oh, I forgot his voice is so
Hold on.
annoying.
Fucking gay.
Bro, you're 52. Grow up and get the fuck over it.
Right,
It's like, you're not a girl.
baby, in the mic.
How stupid it
claims
was
his
like
mom,
10
Debbie,
years ago. You should think his board game show was the coolest thing. A 40-year-old playing
I
board
remember
games.
even as like a teenager, people being going like, "That Will Wheaton's a real like piece of shit." Like really? Like yeah, he's a real prima donna. Like okay, all right, that sucks.
wanted him to become a famous actor, something he says she tried and failed at. And Will claims he got no help from his father, Richard.
Because there's no reason why he should be a famous actor. He's not particularly masculine or attractive as a man.
Till.
He's not very like good actor. Like there's no reason why. Like was exactly in the place where he belonged. D-list character on a TV show.
Hey, Till. Can
Yeah.
you kind of... Okay, can you... All right. I send you a DM on Discord just to show you who he was.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
Okay, that's
Holy
pretty
shit,
good.
you're right.
Dude, he looks like a fake person. Dude, just got monetized.
There was
Never
a time in
mind.
my life where he made a choice that I wasn't his son, I was Debbie's thing.
The role of Gordy LaChance in Stand By Me may have been Will's.
I mean, could it be like? I don't want to like say that a father abusing his son is the son's fault, but it is Will Wheaton, and I have
I don't
nothing
believe him.
to
It's
counter
his
the
word.
argument.
It's his word. I don't
Yeah, it's
believe
his
him.
words. Versus, like, did his mom ever come out and said anything about it?
What was he wearing?
Was he wearing shirts that say "Beat me, Dad"?
Beat me, daddy.
Also, let me guess, his dad isn't around anymore.
I want a shirt like that. What the fuck?
Right.
You got a shirt that says "Fist equals love"?
No, beat me, daddy.
Oh. I'm about to make that and put that in
but
my.
it seems it also hit too close to home.
in my store.
The fundamental motivating force in Gordy LaChance's life is his line, "My dad hates me, I'm no good." That was how I felt, and I didn't know it.
When you watch Stand By Me now, what?
So this just feels like you made all this up. I didn't know that my dad hated me. What are you talking about?
Is his dad still alive?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know.
This seems like the type of shit you'd throw at your dad after he died.
Right? Especially when it's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
What do you notice about your younger self?
How sad I look. It hurts. It hurts my heart to see that little boy, to see how much he's hurting.
Oh, fuck you. I don't believe a goddamn word of it. It's all fucking lies.
Apparently, they're still alive, but not much is known about them. And apparently, he doesn't talk
So you're
to
telling
them.
me he's kidnapped them and taken to a secret facility deep in the mountains of California where he just feeds them through feeding tubes and holds them like little baby chickens?
Well, what do you do with your parents?
Yeah.
That was the plan. Isn't that what you're supposed to do?
Yeah, I mean...
Will claims that he was emotionally
what I thought.
abused by his father and manipulated by his mother, which he says caused him problems with his mental health as an adult.
God, I hate that like victimhood is like the big trend in Hollywood. Of course, it probably has been for decades. You just didn't notice it. But it's like now everyone's like, I have a victim story that I need to get off of my chest so that everyone will give me money and I can get sponsorship deals and look like a hero.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You think that's bad?
Hollywood is such a fucking desolate place.
A spokesperson for the family tells us, quote, Will's
I don't mean
entire
just the
family
industry,
is
I
shocked
mean,
by
like,
these
the entire
allegations.
fucking city of
We
Los
have always
Angeles.
been a tight-knit, close, loving family. And adds that Will's mother says she is not giving up hope for reconciliation.
I was silenced for my entire life, and I'm not going to be silenced.
Yet you haven't stopped talking.
Will says he's also struck.
He says he was silenced his entire life, but he hasn't stopped talking since I've heard about him in the early 90s.
So his mother says she's always trying reconciliation, always hope for her reconciliation. The family says they were loving and close. And I'm supposed to believe this deranged retard who screams about Larry David
I'm supposed to
strangling Elmo?
believe Wesley Crusher over this nice lady. I don't think
No,
so.
you know that he's been... That's what I said. That's why I mentioned the story. He was like 2014, 15. He went big on YouTube with the boarding game Dungeons and Dragons show with those people like that Felicia something girl and, you know, the Hollywood nerds. And right after Trump, and since then, he been absolutely just doing that, just hating on Trump and on,
Yeah.
he's been full-time deranged.
What, Kai?
Yeah,
You mean to tell me he's a lefty?
Oh, absolutely.
Who would
Every
have
day on
guessed?
Twitter.
A person living in California and in the acting business is a lefty.
No.
My stars. I would have never have guessed that. I would have
He
thought
was
he was a
the-
horseman before I thought that.
I knew it was coming. Dude, those references are horse.
Sorry, I have to drink a lot tonight. I'm feeling a bit hoarse.
You know what I just realized?
Doing how?
You know how Kyle says there's a saying something with horse? I think he meant horsing around. Like he's been saying it wrong. And I just figured that out.
The Guild, Kyle. That's what the show is called. The Guild.
Yeah, the D&D one, and he had one about board games, which was cool. Like I said, he bring the developers, the designers of the games, and all that. Anyway, but he been doing the nerd Michael Rappaport. Anyway, isn't it be funny to see Michael Rappaport like voting for Big Dick Donald Trump is on the table?
Right?
He still
That's
calls
weird,
him
right?
Big Dick Donald Trump. I'm gonna vote for Big Dick Donald Trump. That's hilarious.
But one more thing on the Will Wheaton thing. The fact that he had to shoehorn himself into this publicity stunt for Curb Your Enthusiasm to bring up the story of his father abusing him just makes me think it's more horseshit.
Dude,
it's not natural. No one asked your opinion, Will Wheaton. No one gives a fuck what you think about Larry David or Elmo. No one even gives a fuck what you think about Star Trek.
But he's got messy hair,
Who?
and he's like drinking out of a Misfits
Oh yeah,
mug.
because he's cool. He's the cool nerd guy. He really wishes he was Chris Hardwick from 2008. Look at that. He
But I
wishes
think that's
so hard.
That's the reason. Like I haven't heard his name in like a year, probably. So he
Yes, this is
was
the
probably
whole
falling out
reason.
of, out of.
Did you think he got like a call from his publicist like the morning after the
You go crazy out
the
there.
Larry David shit? He's like, look, I got an idea. I got this crazy idea. So Larry David just got into a fist fight with Elmo on live television. Write a tweet where you make it all about how your father abused you. That's a fucking winner right there.
Yes, only I think it wasn't a publicist, that it was his own idea of doing it.
Yeah, right. Because
Yeah.
he can't have a publicist now. He's not making
No.
enough money for
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah. So I don't think it's that. I
His
think it's just
his publicist is just the alternate email he made for himself where he's like, oh yeah, my publicist Walter Billing. Yeah, you call him it's like, isn't that the same number as your number? No. I give everyone my publicist's number instead of my own. It's just a thing I do. Like, I'm pretty sure I called you before. No. You gotta go through Walter. You want to talk to me. That's what we should start doing. We should just start making up imaginary like positions. And it's like, hold on, we gotta talk to our publicist about this. We gotta talk to our agents, guys. Our manager. Our manager.
Foreign relations.
Yeah, we have to go to the HR for this one. That was just too far. Toasty, we have to send you to HR for all your sexual harassment of the chat.
Yeah. No, but Wheaton, I think in general, even the thing he's making up about his parents, it's just because in which position he's found himself. White man, privilege, rich from Star Trek, in the middle of a bunch of faraway leftists. So he had to find some oppression. He couldn't be just a rich white guy.
He's not rich.
He has money. He has money, and that YouTube stuff that I was talking about made a lot, millions. He was booking money.
I will meet you halfway. The amount of money he has in the Midwest would be considered rich. But where he's at in Los Angeles, he would be more considered like middle class.
right.
Possibly lower middle class.
Middle rich.
A little more above average. A little more above average, but not like super rich.
Like realistically, he would be
Okay,
probably
let's-
considered upper middle class, like on the actual scale of things. But like in LA, you get bumped down like 3 slots because everything's way more expensive. houses are tiny. Like he probably has a very
but you know
normal
what
house.
I'm saying? In the Oppression Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
Will Wheaton net worth
Well, it was either that.
$1 million bucks.
That's
Damn,
it.
dude, you broke.
That's
You
fucking
broke.
it.
That's not
$1 million. Will Wheaton is
can't.
fucking broke, man.
That